Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on my Scorched Earth playthrough. Last time we finished or built some on the wall, started my dino building, tamed a couple of Jerboas, and found my favorite Jerboa. Now this episode I'm going to continue on. I took a break from building because it gets boring. I want to go look for some more explorer notes, and then I'm going to encounter a Deathworm in this episode, and I'm going to see if I can kill it with this Argentavis. So we're going to try it out. But here we go guys, we are exploring a little bit. I just showed you guys a map. I'm kind of by the blue obelisk, so this is kind of where I left off last time. I was around the blue obelisk in the dunes. So I flew back over here so I could pick it up. I was going to the right last time, so towards the green obelisk around the dunes. This time I'm going to go from the blue obelisk and kind of head towards the left, towards the red obelisk, which is where the wyvern trench is. I'm going to stay away from that thing, but you know, we're going to head that way and see if I can find some more explorer notes. And it looks like there's one right here. So here's the map again, so you know where I'm at. And I'll keep doing it. Sometimes I'll pull out the map on this one, and sometimes I'll pull it out afterwards. If you guys want to read these notes, you just need to pause it when they open. Because I'm going to just close them out real quick and just keep going. I don't really care. Maybe one time I'll sit here and read them all, but there is a few of these I read this time, but I don't really care about reading them. So we're just going to keep flashing forward here each time. I'm going to skip forward. As you can see, I skipped a little bit there, and then I'm just going to show you guys where I pull out the map, where I find the notes at. Don't really want to play with some of this crazy stuff that's just me flying around and there's nothing. So I'm just showing you guys this one because it's on the way to an explorer note. And in a couple of these times, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the video where I'll fly fast and just kind of go flash forward so you guys can see where I went from in relation to one to the next one. But this one I just wanted to show because I don't know why I picked up this scorpion, but I just decided I wanted to kill it. But up here is this one looks like the little salt rocks, but it's actually not just salt rocks. There's also an explorer node in here, and there's a little piece of structure here, as you can see. So anytime you see these structures, like I said, almost always they're going to have an explorer node in it, and there's one right there. It's a Rockwell node, or not a Rockwell node, whatever at the bottom it said. It starts with a D. Alright, so there's another one. Let's move on. Just skip forward a little bit. You can see where I am on the map, top left corner. And we are heading towards this other little structure looking thing here. And each time you find one of these, like I said, almost always there's something there. I'm getting close to the wyvern trench here, as I can see. I know where it's at here. Alright, and I'm trying to fill out my map. That's why I'm holding my map so much, not just showing you guys where these are. That was a hell of a note. But also because I'm trying to fill it back in. Like I told you guys a couple of episodes ago, I had to wipe my Ark off of my computer and reinstall the thing, so all my maps are cleared out. But now I'm really close to the wyvern trench here, I think. But here's another note. There's that I can't read what it says at the bottom, starts with a D, so you guys could pause it there and check it out. But there's 3 of them, and as you can see, I'm building them up. So I got the experience buffs on the right and left, and that's probably why I killed that scorpion, just to do it, use a little bit of experience before it ran out. That is why I did it. But there's the wyvern trench right there on the left. That's the start of it on the top part of the map all the way down. It stretches pretty much almost this entire side of the map. And here's another little structure pretty close to the wyverns, and another note there. And then we're just going to move on. Yep. And just kind of looking at the wyvern trench a little bit. I got to figure out how to get in there. I'm going to get in there and get me an egg. That's going to be a couple of episodes from now. I got to fill them because I'm getting close to it. I just kind of flash forward there again. Here's another structure here. A couple of dung beetles around this one. If you're looking for dung beetles, they're all over the dunes. And I went in. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but I did go in one artifact cave and didn't see a dung beetle in there because there's so many of them in the dunes. I guess they just didn't put them in there, but we'll talk about those caves later on. And there is another jar, so there we go. There's another note. Alright, onward. Yep, and then you can see I'm flying along the wyvern trench in the dunes out here. Quite a few notes. So if you want to find a bunch of notes, all you got to do is circle the dunes. Make sure you carry a couple of tents with you. As you can see, I'm flying fast here, just kind of forward so you guys see the direction I went. But bring you, I would say, 1, maybe 2 tents. Keep them in your Argy if you're going to do this, because you're going to have to stop a lot. And a couple of canteens of water, or if you got like me with a tech canteen, that one usually lasts the whole time. So, man, there's a note in here. Yay! There's another note, another hell of a note. But you see, sometimes these little oases will have notes in them. Like I was telling you guys a couple episodes ago when I did some Explorer notes. Yep. Alright, let's moving on. Just getting some stamina back, but being attacked by these stupid Titan drones. Titanium, I don't even know how to say those things. The big ants. They're not tameable. I've never done a video on them, so I don't really care about how to pronounce them. Who cares? Some people care how I say stuff. It's kind of funny. You said that wrong. Oh well. Oh look, a drop. That's a loot crate. Let's go ahead and clear this area out and get this loot crate. I haven't seen one of these out there. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them out here in the desert, in the dunes. This is the first one I found. We're gonna hit it up, see if there's anything good in it. And kill these manises, that way I can get their polymer anyway. Give me your polymer. We definitely want your organic polymer. We need it. Gee, that's a tough one. Ooh, was that a 140 or 100? I don't know. Couldn't see that clear. Alright, let's go ahead and raid this loot crate real quick and see what kind of wonderful things we get. Oh my gosh. An Ascendant Quetzal saddle, platform saddle. There's no Quetzals on this map. Come on, man. Why you give us stuff in a loot crate for something that don't exist on the map? Give me like a saddle for something that's on the map. Urgh. Yeah. I wish you could ride the Deathworms. Yeah, let's tame a Deathworm and ride those. Give me a Deathworm saddle. Anyway. It'd be about as useful as giving me a Quetzal saddle. There's a note about the wyverns. Yeah, you can't ride a Quetzal in here because the Quetzal don't exist. You might as well give me a Deathworm saddle because, hey, you can't ride them either. Yeah, give me something else useless. Urgh. Maybe I'll build a grinder later and we can grind it and get some parts out of it. Grinder's so expensive to make and you don't get a ton of stuff. I don't really like the grinders. Partner playing on the map. She wants to make one. Go for it. We'll make one. We'll use it. Alright. I'm just leaving this in here because I want to show you guys how close these are together. And that's the wyvern trench right in front of me too. I mean, I hadn't gone in there yet, so they're mostly in the trench. They haven't come out yet. But once you go in there, you can kind of spook them out and they're all over the place after that. So, but for the most part, they stay around that trench. Is there not a note here? What? There gotta be a note here. Come on. There it is. Alright. Another of that guy that starts with a D. Dalhanian note, whatever. Anyway. Another note. Pause it if you want to read it. I actually read that one. That's why I had it paused for a little bit. I cut out the whole pause. I'm a slow reader. Alright, onward. Onward! Let's find more notes. See what else we can find out here. It's exciting. There's the map again. That part to the left when I'm looking, I'm flying down, and there's a little part to the left. That's the wyvern trench. I ain't clearing that out yet. I'll do that later. Figure out how to get in there and get me one, and then I'll start raiding it and get a whole bunch of eggs. First things first, though. Explorer notes, and still building up my base and getting things going. And I'm going to try to tame everything on this map, guys, that you can tame. So, there's another note there. That's a Rockwell record. You can pause it and read it if you want. And I'm being attacked, so let's get out of here. Alright, onward. But yeah, I'm going to try to tame everything on this map that you can possibly tame just to do it. That's the, and there's a storm coming. Great. And just so you know, that sound it's making, it sounds very similar to the Jerboa. Sounds very similar to the heat waves. They sound the same, but they do different motions with their ears. So this one is actually that it's making the noise from now is the sandstorm. But I found this big place with the Coliseum, so I'm figuring there's a couple of notes in here maybe. So we're going to check it out. I'm going to fly a little slow. So if I missed any in here, guys, I apologize, but I am gonna fly through here and look as best I can. See if there's any notes in here. We'll find a couple in here you guys will see, but I mean I could have missed a couple more because this is a big it's a big city or a big town that was destroyed, and there could be notes in here I missed. A lot of areas to kind of explore, and I just kind of fly through it kind of quick. I am looking. I'm going slow and looking, but I mean I could have missed something. Like there could be something under that bridge that I didn't check out. Who knows? Yeah, I love that little glitch there. All right, alrighty. We got a little time here. That storm takes a little bit before it hits. And I time these storms out in this video, so so you know, from the time they start to the time they finish is basically 6 minutes, just a little bit over 6 minutes, like a few seconds over, of real time in the game. Now I don't have my days or nights or anything sped up on this map, so I don't think that would have anything to do with it anyway, but the storms are going to last as long as they're going to last. But they're 6 minutes long, the storms. So if you're doing a heat wave and trying to tame a phoenix, which we're going to do later, you got 6 minutes to tame it in. And there's the Manticore Coliseum. It's just a Coliseum. There's really nothing in here. There is an Explorer node in here, and I'll show you guys. I'm going to hit it. But there's really nothing else in here. You can't go in any of the buildings. There's nothing in here to do that I found. There's an Explorer node right here. Right there. That's the Phoenix one. So there's another one for you. And yep, there is the sandstorm. So what I want to do is I left this part in here because I want to show you guys from the time it hits, like I said, until the time I get out of it, 6 minutes. I'm not going to show you the whole 6 minutes. I just want to show you guys how slow you fly in the sandstorm. That's why this is the one storm you don't want to stay out in as far as trying to fly around, because your Wyvern, your Argy, anything you fly in this storm is going to slow down like this. You're going to lose stamina. As you can see on the bottom right, I'm losing stamina. My Argy's slowly losing stamina, but not as bad as I am. So I need to find somewhere I can land. I'm going to get on one of these buildings and put my tent up, and then I'm going to get in the tent and wait out the storm. I just need to get over here. Such a slow, and this is me flying fast. I'm like sprint flying right now, and I'm going this slow. So this is not the one you want to be out in. I can hardly see too, but I can see that building I was on, so that's where I'm heading towards. I don't want to do it on the ground. Something could get me. There we go. This will work. Let's get up here. No stamina. Let me grab my tent. Oh, I don't have a tent. It's in my bird. There it is. Just gonna put this bad boy up. And we'll get in here and we'll just wait out the storm, guys. So I'm going to just flash forward till the storm's over, as you can see. And like I said, that took just over 6 minutes on my game. And that's how long that storm was. And then we're going to finish exploring this area. And put my tent back in my bird. And I don't have my items sorted. My daughter's always getting on my case about it. I need to sort your items. I don't like them sorted. I like them like this. That way I can put what I want in the top slots and I know where it's at. Alright, so we're going to fly back over here. I'm going to see if I see anything else. One more pass through this little area by the Coliseum. Then I'm going to hit this other area where the buildings are and see if there's anything there. Just looking for more Explorer notes. I was looking to see if there was a cave in here or anything, but I didn't see one. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Actually, in this episode, I'm going to show you guys where an artifact cave is. I found one of them. I didn't go in it, but I found it. And that'll be a later episode. I'll go in there. I got to get me some Carnos or Thylos or something tamed up so I can go in these guys safely. Alright, there's nothing else in here, and if I did miss something because I didn't fly super slow and look everywhere, I apologize, but we're going to hit these little other areas right outside of the Coliseum here and see what's over here. To see if there's any more notes. Come on, you gotta have a note in here somewhere. Where's the note? There's just gotta be one in here somewhere. I know there's gotta be. There's one. Ah, on the ground there, see it? Another Rockwell note. Not gonna sit there and read it. You guys can read it if you want. How about in here? Another one in here, maybe? Looked big enough where it could have like several of them, right? Oh, I gotta tame a Titan Bullet too, I guess, if I'm gonna tame everything on this map. And I need to try to figure out how to tame an Onyx. I didn't tame that on the island. I need to try to figure out how to tame one of those. I've never tamed one. kind of a useless thing, but just because something I haven't done yet, I need to do it. But there you go on the map. You see where I'm at. I'm going to keep moving. Don't know if I'll flash forward here or just speed it up. I'm probably just going to fly normal because I'm heading towards that next little section right there. You guys can see right in front of me. Looks like some more buildings. Oh, a Deathworm. Just wanted to check it out. There is a Deathworm. And all the Deathworms, so you guys know, if you don't know, they're all level 1. So, Deathworm's level 1. They do about 300 and something damage per hit. And then or 100 something damage per hit. And then the Alpha Deathworm is level 1 as well, and he does like 300 something damage per hit. So that's what we're going to try to kill one. I'm going to see if I can kill one with an Argy in a minute. Just because. Oh, there's a note here. There's a jar. There you go. There's a Raja tablet. Okay, flashing forward there again, guys. Just moved out a little bit. Here's another little area with some buildings in it. See if there's any notes around here. Oh, there's a note right there. Another Helena note on the Jerboa. Like I said, you want to read them, just pause them, because I'm going to just keep moving through them. Let's see if I can collect them all on this map. That'd be cool. I've never done that before. I didn't get them all on the island. Oh, actually, I think this building right here. Yes, this is the building with the artifact cave in it. Okay, so cool. Alright, so here's where we're going to go. I'm going to show you guys where this artifact cave is. And I'll mark it on the map too so you guys can actually see it. One of the few playthroughs I watched somebody do, I seen them come in here and do this artifact cave. It's a long time ago, so I don't remember what the cave looks like. I just know that this is an entrance to one right there. So that is a cave. And I think there's a drop in there or something, and we're going to mark it right here and pull out my GPS and mark this thing so I know how to get back here. Let's go ahead and pull that out and put a P, and I'm going to on PC, so P marks the map. And we're going to put that in and mark that as an artifact cave so I know where it's at. Number 1. There's 3 of them. There's the first one. We'll be back. Alright, there we go. Marked and ready to come back later. Alright, onward. Show you guys the map again. A little bit of a beat up ruined village or city here. So yeah, if you get anything you want to level up, man, just hit these explorer notes like I'm doing. You get a ton of them. There's just a whole bunch of them out here. You just gotta have the patience to do what I'm doing. This took hours, by the way. I know this is going to be a 30-minute video because I'm going to show the Deathworm fight, but this took me hours and hours to do. So if you got time and you want to run around, as you can see, I just flash forward there again because I found another Deathworm I wanted to show you guys. This one's a colored one. I got an event going on. This is during the PAX event, P-A-X. They had a PAX event that they put on the map, and they put all these different colors on, and that's what that color is from that one right there. 172 damage or 112 damage, so you can see. I'll get a couple of pictures of it. Alright. Here's level 1. Alright, they're all 1. Let's move forward again. Here's another little structure. There's the map. And there's an explorer note. We ain't stopping because there's a Deathworm here. Another Rockwell record. Yeah. Read them. They're pretty interesting if you sit there and read them. A couple I read, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty cool storylines. It'd be cool when they actually have these, they're paying these actress and actor to read these. One's going to do Rockwell and one's going to do Helena. I don't know if they're going to do the other two, but they're going to read these notes. Like a vocal note. I don't know if they'll do them all, but hopefully they will. All the maps. There you go, another note there. Another Rockwell one. If you read them all, you can see how Rockwell turns into the evilness he turns into, I think. I've never really read them before. Alright, I don't know why I killed that. Just for the experience, I guess. It was in the way. It attacked me. I had to die. Moving on. I don't think I said this earlier, but when I passed the red obelisk a while ago, which is where my base is, I headed back to the base and took a little break, and then I came back. So if you see the experience things from the notes dropped a little bit, it's because I took a break at the base because I was flying around for a long time. I waited out the night and came back out in the morning. There you go, another little structure here. Let's get some stamina real quick. Let's see if there's a note in here. I don't see one. Huh. Weird. Maybe I already got this one. I don't know. I don't see one though. I don't even see where it would be. Huh. Weird. This might be one of the few ones that don't have one at it. Oh, there it is. Ah, I was wrong. There's one. Another Rockwell one. It was vulture. I killed that. That should be mine to eat. Leave me alone. Attack you if you're by a dead corpse, even if you killed it. Alright, so anyway, so you see where I was flying towards. The reason I flew this direction is there was a sandstorm again coming. You can hear the Jerboa, so I came up here, I landed it, and I waited it out. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the tent down again, and then we're going to get back to looking around again. This time, no, I'm not going to show you guys the whole wait time. Like I said, 6 minutes long, that's what you're looking at. And then once it was done, I packed it up, flew away a little bit, and then I headed on out and looked some more. But I'm just going to kind of skip forward here. I'm not going to do the whole thing again. As you can see, skip forward. And the sandstorm was over. We're looking around. And there's the map I just showed you and another structure I'm heading towards. I've almost got the whole thing circled now. Another explorer note. On with the D. Alright, onward. And I'm going to fly fast a little bit here just to see what direction I'm going. And there's another structure there I'm heading towards. And this one looks like part of the map I already cleared, so I may have already gotten this one before. Nope, did not. There's another Rockwell. Alright. Okay, on we go. Another structure right here. And another note. Look how close those two were. There's a mantis one. That's just a mantis dossier. Not one of the 4 explorer notes. Still helps though. Still gives you experience. As you can see, I still got the experience boost. And I flash forward there a little bit again. Alright guys, and here is where I'm pretty sure is where I encounter that Deathworm at. Let me see, just look and see if there's an explorer note here. Where you at, note? There's a note. Okay, and there's a mantis. Another Rockwell note. And there's a Deathworm. So here we go. This is when I decide I am going to see if I can kill a Deathworm with an Argentavis. And I'm going to try to use this structure to my advantage. I'm going to see if I can keep it like in this one spot. See if it won't go around that structure. Like it can't move in the sand. It'll keep coming up in the same spot. So let's see how much damage it's doing. I'm doing 100, what's that, 150 something? Can't tell. It's hard for me to see. 154, I think. How much damage is it doing when it hits me? 134 damage, excuse me, that's what I'm doing. So my Argentavis isn't that high in melee, so I'm only doing 134 damage. I'm going to have to hit it a bunch. These guys have super high health. It's doing 100 and something damage to me. These things are pretty weird looking. They remind me of the movie Trimmers and stuff, the graboids. I wonder if that's where that wild card came up with the idea from. Yeah, that Deathworm is staying in that one spot. It's funny. I mean, sure it wouldn't matter if you could get out of that spot. I could just fly a little bit and keep fighting them. I got stuck there inside of it. I'm trying not to do that because that would hurt me a lot. But if you're curious if you can kill one of these with an Argentavis, I'm about to show you if you can. You get me that time. That was weird. I wasn't anywhere near him. I'll land right here. Give me some stamina back. Like I said, I think he's stuck on the other side of the building. I don't think he can get over here. I'll go ahead and heal just a little bit while I sit here. Sorry for showing you guys this part, but I want to show you the whole thing of what it took me to do this, because it's not that simple. That's enough. I don't need to heal too much. I'm just going to do a little healing while I'm waiting for stamina. Let's get back. Hopefully he's still here. There he is. Still in the same spot. 112 damage. There we go. I can see it that time. So he's not doing too much, but each time he hits me, it does hurt my Argentavis. He's got like a ton of health compared to my like 5,000 or whatever I have. But I'm hitting him a lot more. But then again, he's got like 5 times as much health as I do. Let's heal a little bit more. He brought me down under halfway that time. I'm gonna get him though. We getting this Deathworm, guys. It's going down. Heal, heal, heal. This is force feeding. This works for any dino. Now, if I was smart, which well, I know this. You could, if you had like veggie cakes in your inventory, they'll eat those veggie cakes and heal a little bit. But I don't have any veggie cakes made yet, so. So if you're going into boss fights, throw some veggie cakes in your dinos, your Rexes and stuff, and they'll use that for some healing, and it'll boost them a little bit. Makes them heal quicker. All right, come on, that's over halfway. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Hope he's still here. I don't want to wait too long. Because if I wait too long, they'll despawn or they'll move. The alpha Deathworms on this map, my gosh, I'm gonna show you guys later on. I actually find one finally and kill one, but those alpha Deathworms, they disappear. They'll be on the map and then they'll be gone. There you go, he's back. He's still here. Come on, dude. We're fighting till the end. Deathworm is in a death match. Well, I got lucky there. I was on his back. He's getting bloody. He's getting mad, too. He's so mad. Arr. Well, you're going down, bud. I'm going to win this one. Ooh, that hurt me a lot. Let me see. Do a little more healing. Pretty sad you got to keep doing this, but it's the only way to do it. Snow owl be quicker, but there ain't no snow owls on Scorched Earth. And come on, just get to close to halfway. That's good enough. We don't need to keep going. The reason I'm not healing them more, like I said, is I don't want that Deathworm to despawn or move. So I'm just doing some quick heals and going back in. La da 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 doo doo. This is so boring. Oh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep watching. It's just like, oh my gosh, how exciting is this? Like I said, I wouldn't want to take it out. I want to show you guys what I was doing. All right, anyway, back in. Here we go. Come on, still be there. Where you at, bud? He disappeared, did he? Nope, there he is. Same spot. He's still there. Come on, where you at? There he is. So weird. Sometimes these things will be there and then the next thing you know, they're gone. And I'm not using any mods like the awesome spyglass or anything to try to find them. I'm just, which would be good. You could probably see them underground. Oh, he's off the building a little bit this time. Definitely hurting me. My bird's got some little bloody lines, a little red circle around the screen. I don't want to lose my bird here. Lots of stamina, just not lots of health. So what I do in my Argentavis, if you guys have never watched me play, is I level up the stamina till I get over 2,000. Then I level up the weight till I get to like 1,500. And at the same time, I'll be pumping a little bit into health and melee. But once I get that stamina over 2, like 24 or something like that, and I get that weight over 1,500, then I'll start dumping a bunch into health and melee. Everything else I get goes into there. But originally I don't, because most of the time my Argies can survive with like 4,000 or 5,000 health. Because I don't usually fight deathworms. But we got to do it. I just got to see if you could do it. That's just all there is to it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to win. The time I get determined, I'll win. Come on, die. Just gonna get inside of him and just start pecking him. He's really, really bloody. There we go. Told you I'd win. So this is how you get black pearls on the Scorched Earth, is by killing deathworms or alpha deathworms. You can also tame a phoenix, and they will rarely poop it, but the easier way is to kill deathworms. So let's check it out. Let me look in the inventory. Show you guys what I got. I got a bunch of keratin, and there is some leech blood and black pearls. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe. If you got any comments you want to make, please do so. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.